Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm Mr. Animal Lover. Thank you for joining me today. Must know pet first aid tips. Handle cuts, vomiting, and more like a pro. Today I have Bob, I have Sophie behind me, and we're going to have a good show today. Like always, I love to start with some laughter. So let's get right to it with my jokes, my pet jokes. The dog who thought a tiny cut was a full body emergency. He nicked his paw on a twig. I calmly cleaned it with saline, wrapped it with gauze, and gave him a biscuit. He looked at the bandage, limped dramatically for 3 hours, and refused to walk to any pause. He's fine. I'm emotionally injured. The cat who weaponized her hairball. She hacked up a hairball at 2 a.m., right on the white carpet. I rushed in like a field medic. She looked at me, licked her paw, and casually walked away like, I've done my part. Now you suffer. Thanks to her, I now carry towels like I'm on a medical drama. The dog who thinks hydrogen peroxide is an attack. He ate something weird again, so I called the vet and was told to induce vomiting. One squirt of hydrogen peroxide, and he looked at me like I've betrayed the Geneva Convention. He's healthy now. I'm banned from eye contact for 48 hours. The cat who faked an injury for sympathy snacks. She jumped awkwardly off the counter and limped to the couch. Panicked, I checked her legs, massaged her paws, gave her tuna, and nearly scheduled an x ray. 10 minutes later, she sprinted after a fly like an Olympic athlete. Apparently, fake limps equal fish snacks. I've been conned. The dog who treats vomit like performance art. He threw up grass on the rug, stared at me, then walked over to do it again on a clean blanket. I tried bland rice and pumpkin, but now he expects it daily, like he's on a diet plan. He's not sick, he's upgraded his menu. The cat who made bandaging a blood sport. Tiny scratch on her ear, no problem, until I tried to clean it. She turned into a blender with claws, flipped the gouge, and hissed. Dog who discovered the first aid kit means snacks. Pulled out the first aid kit for a tick check. Now every time he sees the kit, he thinks it's treat time. He even fakes sneezes to get me to open it. He's not hurt. He's hustling me with a bark and a limp. All right. Thank you for joining Mr. Animal Lover. And we're going to have a great show today. I have a surprise. I found a snack that I didn't know I had. It was there. And I'm going to show you the big reveal. However, must know first pet first aid tips, handle cuts, vomiting, and more like a pro. Before we move on, let's give you an HLC pet deal. Now, obviously, you can shop by the big brands. You go to Amazon.com, they got Purina Pro Plan, Racial Ray Nutrish, Seresto, Royal Can, Honey Care, Hearts, Dreambone, Pet Safe, all of them. I'm going to click on Hearts. Here, unconditional hearts. For dogs, for cats, they got dog treat, diapers and wipes, cat flea tick, dog flea ticks, and delectables. Let's watch this.
Hey, while you're there, grab more delectables. You know, that lickable cat treat.
Delicko, what?
Delectables.
Delickables?
Delectables.
Delickable delectables.
Yes. Just hurry.
Must be delicious. Got it.
Delectables lickable treat. Deliciously delickable delectables.
Now, I wanted to make sure this wasn't expired. I found them open. There was 2 packages left, right? And it says these are chicken. And I'm going to test one with Bob. I am telling you, you have my word. I found them in my cabinet. And I'm going to test them. Bob, I hope I'm going to squeeze it and make sure that it's all right, Bob, I got you. Yes, I did. It's coming. Okay. He took a lick. He's smelling it. He's licking it. Okay. There you go. It took some time, but he likes it. You can tell that he testing it out, make sure that he likes it. Okay, it's official. It is Bob approved. You finish it? And he finished it. It's done. Okay, but a little bit more there. There's a little bit more. It's on my hand, on my finger. I'm surprised he finished it all. The reason why is that he just finished eating his favorite snack. I had given him so it's gone. That's it. Okay. Bob approved. A little bit more there. All right. I need something to wipe my hand down now. Okay. I'm going to use one of these. I don't have anything, so I'm going to use this. That's right. My hand smells like cat food now. Okay, Bob. Good job. Good job. Listen, he liked it. So I will say is Bob approved. Now he doesn't expect it every time on the show. I hope the. All right, let's get back to the show. Good job. Good job. Must know pet first aid tips. guts, vomiting, and more like a pro. When emergency strikes, second matters, and so does knowledge, whether it's a scraped paw, sudden vomiting, or a minor burn. Being prepared with first aid know how can make the difference between a quick recovery and a critical situation. And on this show, you will learn exactly what to do when your pet is in distress, plus how to build a powerful pet first aid kit on a budget. Let's dive in. How to stop bleeding from minor cuts and scrapes. If your dog or cat has a bleeding wound, act fast. Step one, calm your pet and gently muzzle it if needed to prevent biting. Number two, use a clean cloth or sterilized gauze to apply firm pressure for 5-10 minutes. Step three, clean the wound with saline solution or lukewarm water. Avoid hydrogen peroxide. Step four, apply an antiseptic, vet approved and wrapped loosely with vet wrap or a bandage. And a pro tip, if bleeding doesn't stop within 10 minutes, it's time for the vet or emergency pet hospital. What to do if your pet is vomiting? Vomiting can be caused by anything from a dietary indiscretion to serious illness. Monitor frequency. A single incident may not be alarming, but repeated vomiting is. Withhold food for 6 to 12 hours, then offer small amounts of bland food like boiled chicken and rice. Keep your pet hydrated with ice chips or small sips of water. Watch for danger signs, blood and vomit, lethargy, or refusal to drink. These require immediate care. When in doubt, call your vet or use a telehealth for fast answers. First aid for burns, bites, or choking. Let's start with burns. Cool the area immediately with cool, not cold water. Do not apply ointments or butter. Cover lightly with a non-stick dressing. Bites and stings. For bee stings, scrape out the stinger with a card. Don't squeeze it. Apply a cold compress and monitor for swelling or allergic reaction. For animal bites, clean the wound and visit your vet. Bites can be infected fast. Choking. If your pet is gagging but breathing, monitor closely. If choking, unable to breathe, open the mouth and check for visible obstruction. For dogs, perform the Heimlich by placing your hands just below the rib cage and giving firm upward thrust. For cats, carefully turn the cat upside down and give firm taps between the shoulder blades. Assembling a budget-friendly pet first aid kit. You don't need to break the bank to be prepared. Essentials include gouge pads and vet wrap, digital thermometer, tweezers and blunt scissors, saline solution, pet safe, antiseptic, muzzle or soft resistance, Benadryl, consult a vet for dose, emergency contact card, and vaccine records. Store it all in a labeled waterproof box and take it with you when traveling. When to use home care versus when to rush to the vet. Use home care when bleeding is light and stops quickly, vomiting happens once and resolves with bland food, your pet is alert, eating and drinking. Rush to the vet if bleeding is heavy or won't stop. Your pet vomits multiple times, is lethargic, or has diarrhea. Burns are larger than a few inches. You suspect poisoning, seizures, or broken bones. Trust your instincts. If you're unsure, don't wait. Seek professional help. All right, it's time for another pet deal. And let's visit hlcpets.com for that. On hlcpets.com, you will see all the pet deals. Freeze dried protein by Pet Treachery, John Wolf, King Canine, Luxury Pet Boutiques. You got the don't forget that on Amazon.com you can get pet prescription now, and with that pet prescription you can get one of the largest over-the-counter pet medications on there. And couple things, just add the pet prescription to your shopping cart. Once you finish adding it to your shopping cart, go ahead and make sure you have your vet information. Add your vet information. Once you finish adding your vet information, you're going to ensure that, sorry about that, just had a couple of technical difficulties, and I'm just making sure that everything's back on there. There you go. See, when you go live, you become a pro after time. You know how to get everything going back. But today, must know pest first aid tips, handle cuts, vomiting, and more like a pro. On the Amazon website, again, one of the largest over-the-counter medication and prescription medication now. Yes, I said that right. Prescription medication. You can get it on Amazon now. For all those Amazon members, listen, this is like a relief, right? Because they have everything. I mean, everything you could think of. And now pet prescription medication. Third-party vet source will ship out your order. And if you have questions, go on the Amazon website, click on pet prescription, and you will see. Okay. Preventive tips to reduce injuries and emergencies. Pet-proof your home. Remove hazards like sharp objects, wires, and toxic foods. Use a harness on walks to reduce strain and escape risk. Supervise play to prevent bites or ingestion or harmful items. Keep ID tags and microchips updated in case of emergencies. Regular vet visits help catch health issues before they become emergencies. Very, very important. And it's time for pet breaking news. That's right. Let's get there. Pet breaking news. For the pet breaking news, American Humane Society 15th Annual Hero Dog Awards nominations are now open, and I am going to show you. I'm going to most likely have to pull it up because we had a minor issue, but let's go on there and pull it up. That is the Oscars for canines. Oh, okay, it's here. Excellent. So let's go back on there. So this is like the Oscars for canines, right? And America's Most Heroic Dogs for the 15th year. And you're going to go to Google, whatever online you can use on computer. Type in American Humane Hero Dog Awards, and it's going to take you here. These are the categories. You have law enforcement and first responder dogs, service and guide hearing dogs. You have emergent hero and shelter dogs. You have therapy dogs. You have protect troops and detect threats worldwide. And that is for military dogs. So these are the 5 categories you have to vote from, right? Nominations are now open. To submit, simply pick the category that fits your dog, share this story, and upload your favorite photos by June 30th, 2025. And it also gives you the rules. You can join as a sponsor. And then these are the Hero Dogs Hall of Fame. That's right. That is pet breaking news. I do want to share the Amazon again. So pet prescription medications. On here, they have dog medications, cat medications, vet diets. Connect your vet, confirm the recommended vet medication. Add to the cart. Hundreds of commonly prescribed pet medications are available. Enter your details. Provide your pet and vet info at checkout. Shipped by VetSource. VetSource contacts your vet for approval and ships your order. And what I love about it now, right? So this is an example, right? As you can see here, it tells you prescription required, and it will tell you on there which ones require prescription. You can also dog medication. You click on there and shop all pet prescription medication, dog, and I mean it's easy to use, but it's a lifesaver. If you have an Amazon membership, why not take advantage, right? Why not take advantage? All right. Today we're talking about must-know pet first aid tips, handle cuts, vomiting, and more like a pro. So let's recap. How to stop bleeding from minor cuts and scrapes. I gave you 4 tips. Tip number 1, or step number 1, calm your pet and gently muzzle if needed to prevent biting. Step number 2, use a clean cloth or sterile gauze to apply firm pressure for about 5 to 10 minutes. Step number 3, clean the wound with saline solution or lukewarm water. Avoid hydrogen peroxide. Number 4, apply an antiseptic, vet approved, and wrap loosely. And if bleeding doesn't stop within 10 minutes, it's time for you to call the vet. Then I have what to do if your pet is vomiting. Vomiting can be caused by anything from a dietary indiscretion to serious illness. And same thing, I'm going to give you 4 tips, 4 steps. Monitor frequency. A single incident may not be alarming, but repeated vomiting is. Withhold food for 6 to 12 hours. Then offer small amounts of bland food like boiled chicken and rice. Keep your pet hydrated. You can do ice chips or small sips of water. And watch for danger signs. Very important, right? Blood and vomit, lethargy, or refusal to drink. These require immediate care. When in doubt, call your vet or use a telehealth service for fast answers. What about first aid for burns, bites, or choking? Burns. Cool the area immediately with cool, not cold water. Do not apply ointment or butter. Simply cover lightly with a non-stick dressing. Bites and stings. For bee stings, scrape out the stinger with a card. Don't squeeze it. Apply a cold compress and monitor for swelling or allergic reaction. And then for animals bites, clean the wound and visit your vet. Bites can change infected fast. For choking, if your pet is gagging but breathing, monitor closely. If choking, unable to breathe, open the mouth and check for any foreign object. For dogs, perform the Heimlich by placing your hands just below the rib cage. For cats, carefully turn the cat upside down. Give firm taps between the shoulder and blades. All right. So last thing is assembling a budget-friendly pet first aid kit. So before we get to that, let's give you another pet deal. I'm going to visit hlcpets.com for that. And anytime there's an emergency and you have to pull out your pet's first aid kit, you're going to need ammunition. That's right. What do I mean by ammunition? If you've been watching the show the entire week, is treats, pet treats, right? So you can go to Pet Treatery, the complete treat solution for the month of June. Free Cotskin treats all June. Just spend $79 or more at checkout. It's crunch time, literally. Find out more. Non-sticky offer alert, 20% off soft and chewy digestion supplements all of the month of June. Use code functional at checkout. Dehydrated protein, single ingredient, all natural, no preservatives, slowly dehydrated. And then they got freeze-dried protein, limited ingredients, all natural, no preservatives, flash frozen. We have bestsellers with Love and Fishes, Let's Hook Up, Yikes, It's Itchy and Scratchy, and then Paul Licking Good. We have the collection, puppy collection, training collection, seniors collection, large dog collection, new products. We got monthly offers. And these are the different categories: functional supplements, dehydrated protein, everyday biscuit, freeze-dried, soft and chewy, gift boxes, bones and chews, brands we love. They also have the loyalty program, sign up. And last but least, sign up to the newsletter below and receive a 25% off your next purchase. All you have to do is enter your email. But very important to have for training. Last week we did videos on training. This week we're doing videos on ensuring that you have your pet first aid kit ready to go in case of any emergency. Part of that first aid kit is making sure you have pet treats. Pet Treatery, visit them, shop, purchase $79 or more, and you're going to get free cod treats. All right. It's time for Mr. Animal Lovers 1 Minute Beef. And for Mr. Animal Lovers 1 Minute Beef, pet parents, it is critical, mandatory. You have a pet cat, you have a pet dog, that you have your first aid kit. That's right. Have your first aid kit ready. Mandatory. I am going to be showing off my first aid kit. I don't want to do it on the show. I'm going to do it when I'm somewhere with my pet dog, Charlie. And it's somewhere where you just hang out, relax. And I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to pull it out and we're going to talk about what did I bring in my first aid kit. And it's everything that you see on the show. For example, assembling a budget-friendly pet first aid kit. I'm going to go over that now after the Mr. Animal Lovers 1 Minute Beef. Pet parents, please have a pet first aid kit handy. And if you don't know what to put inside, finish watching the show now. I'm going to tell you. That's Mr. Animal Lovers 1 Minute Beef. All right. For the pet first aid kit, you don't have to break the bank to be prepared. Essentials include gouge pads and vet wrap, digital thermometer, tweezers and blunt scissors, saline solution, pet safe antiseptic, muzzle or soft restraint, Benadryl, consult your vet for dose, emergency contact card and vaccine records. Store it all in a labeled waterproof box and take it with you when you travel. That's all you have to have in a first aid kit. And very important when you travel. All right, we have time for one more pet deal. Let's take you there. One more pet deal. And for that, I'm going to take you to FXW. That's right. Dog bed camping up to 15% off. Cool off or cuddle up to 15%. Find the perfect bed. Explore FXW in different scenarios. You have the anywhere solution, indoor solution, campsite solution, and the yard solution. Let's watch this. All right. Thank you for watching the Pets Food Show Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Support the Pets Food Show. Like and smash the subscribe button. Visit hlcpets.com for pet deals. Pets rule at hlcpets.com. You have questions, I have answers. Call me 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1-800-213-0988. You have questions, I have answers. I'm Mr. Fixer, right? Mr. Animal Lover, $1.99 per minute fee. And then snap, share, and win. Enter your best pet pictures and videos for a chance to win cash prizes. Email your pictures and videos to petsrule@hlcpets.com. Thank you for watching. This entire week, it's all about pet safety. It's about maintaining a pet first aid kit, properly stocking it up, having it ready for emergencies. Tomorrow's the last day. Stay tuned, and I will see you Friday.